Condition Called Love. It's a romance. I've actually known about this one since its announcement as well. Like I think 2024 because I haven't watched it yet at the time of this reading this, but Sign of Affection came out last season. That's one I've been very anticipating, and I like the we're finally getting. I guess the reason I say we're finally getting some good romance is because we're getting like pure romances. We're not getting as many rom-coms because a lot of rom-coms end up being mid. I like that we're getting pure romances because that's more my type of thing. Pure romance stories rather than rom-coms as much. A lot of the romance, a lot of the manga I read is the pure romance, not so much rom-coms. But The Condition Called Love is by East Fish Studio. It's kind of sad. East Fish Studio was supposed to be collaborating with Synergy SP to do the movie adaptation of a BL manga called 10 Count, but due to production, I did read 10 Count actually, but due to production issues or something or other, it got cancelled sadly, but we're getting this instead, so hopefully this makes up for it. Yeah, let's read the plot synopsis. It's based off of a manga, which is always a good thing if it's based off of a manga compared to like I don't know, I feel like manga romances do better than light novel romances. Hotaru Hinase is a first year in high school that has a great family and wonderful friends, but not much luck when it comes to romance. Of course, hopeless in love protagonist. One day she happens to see the hot boy from the class next door, Hananoi, get dumped. Seeing Hananoi stand in the middle of a park all alone, Hotaru decides to hand him an umbrella. That little act causes Hananoi to ask her out soon after. What does love even mean? What does it mean to be in love? Hotaru is flustered at suddenly being asked out by Hananoi, who has an endless amount of love for the person he loves and wants to do everything he can for them. So he's a very dedicated guy. There's a story about a first love between a girl who doesn't understand romantic love and a boy that might be a bit too heavy-handed when it comes to love. So I've read a manga similar to this kind of plot, Miniamaru Karashi. It's basically the same plot as that, and the main character is like very possessive in that manga. The main dude, he's a bit possessive. He's very nobody can touch my girl, that kind of thing, a bit obsessive kind of, But this will be, I wonder what this one will be like, but it sounds very similar to me. He cut his hair. Yeah, it's supposed to be, romance supposed to be two people. The opening theme is called Sexy Zone. Damn. I'm addicted to you. Wow. Okay. You know what? It's a romance. It could be good. I think I'll put that on my list. I think that could be good. I'll put that on my list under. But I think what's it? I think one of the problems is a lot of good romance manga are sort of mature romance manga, or they very closely border it, and so it's hard to adapt those kinds of stories, I suppose, because of some of the content they contain, mature romance stories. So I can understand why we don't get as many pure romances these days. But yeah, I think I'll give that one a watch.